And this was taken at the barracks, there, and that was taken at the museum.
So, out of this picture, what is, you saw what, this?
No, this is me right here.
Okay, that's
This is
And
me
then
taking the
the
picture.
figure right there.
And this right here.
Yeah, this right here. Nobody else was there with you?
No.
Tonight it's been a very, very interesting night.
Freaky in the camera.
Welcome, I'm Mike Bromley. I'm your host for IV News and E.K.P.U. Tonight is August 16th, 2008. I'm standing out front Fort Malden Historical Site, and we're about to go in and do our second episode of E.K.P.U. We're supposed to be meeting with Jennifer Duquette, director and runner of the historical site. With me are team members Mike Leger, who's behind the camera, Rhonda Hoff, Jen Marion, and Mary L. So it's going to be a really good night. Tonight we're going to do 3 segments. One is going to be in the museum, which is across from the barracks. On the 3rd floor, there's active paranormal activity going on with the woman in the blue dress. Apparently some of the staff members have witnessed objects being moved, people getting scratched. Another spot will be me doing 1 hour dead time in the barracks. A lot of paranormal activity happening here. It used to be an asylum back in the 1850s. And we're also going to be doing tours of the cookhouse as well. So stay tuned, and after the show, we'll have this edited and filmed for you and brought to you later this week. Thanks.
All right, this is the visitor center.
Okay.
What year was this built, Matt?
39.
1839. 1939. Yeah.
This was built
It was-
to commemorate the fort.
Yeah, it was the original museum.
Okay.
This building here, it's kind of evolved into visitor orientation center, into mostly just a gift shop, but it is a national. It's designated a national heritage building, so but we've got to bring it up to. It's not heritage style anymore.
Does the staff witness anything or experienced any phenomena going on here at all?
John has some stories over the years. There is a story of a woman refusing to enter one of the rooms in the barracks, saying she sensed death or something. But that could have been the asylum period as well.
Okay.
That they would have had a death room where the dead would have been kept. This is the pensioner's cottage. It's not original to this site. There were many in the area in the 1850s. It tells the story of the military period, kind of after there was a need for. After there was a need for a military presence here at the fort, there were pensioners brought in. This is an example to continue telling the story, but it's not original to the site. This end of the site was where the North American Indian Council House, British North American Indian Department was. So a lot of gift giving and trading happened here on this site between First Nations and the British. And it was at this end of the site, but I think it was more, this is where we need John as to tell you exactly where, but it was this end of the site.
Yeah, it was down here. If you look at the slide, I think it was 50 yards. Very used. For some reason.
They were built in 1830.
1819 was the barracks.
So the asylum
They were
itself,
present here for the 1830s.
the asylum itself, where was it? Here in the building or the barracks?
Well, what happened was, and we'll show you when we go inside, you can see the models of the fort, but when there was no need for military presence here, the buildings that existed on site were utilized as the asylum. So, and you can see the outlines of the buildings on the ground here.
Okay.
We have them outlined. The barrack, the brick barrack was here at that time. There was a number 1 frame barrack over here, number 3-frame barrack over here.
Officers' barracks.
Officers' quarters.
Got an ordnance shed.
Gordon, and this, what was standing here was the...
Would have been this. Well, this was the laundry cookhouse. I think.
Yeah, but that was when it was rebuilt, right?
This right here.
This building itself, but there was a building standing
Oh
here.
yeah. There was another officer barrack here in the
And
guardhouse. I think.
it burnt down during the asylum period, so this was rebuilt during the asylum period. There you go. You can see the two models there. That being the original fort during the War of 1812, and the second was rebuilt by the British after the land was restored to the British. So this is what the site looked like when it became an insane asylum. So all these buildings were used at that point. You want to see the third floor?
Right, a figure appear in front of me right here. Right here. I'll just walk around this corner.
Okay.
And it stopped me dead in my tracks. Like I was going to bump it.
Oh, things don't look so spooky.
I know, I was just gonna say, if you catch anything, don't we have to have the lights on?
Well, not to break in progress.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea right now.
It looks so real. We're gonna see things tonight, I know it, I can feel it.
These exhibits just talk about the rebellion period. Lots of firearms over here.
This actual furniture?
Yeah, these are all.
That's a nice dresser for
yeah.
18 whatever.
These are officers' quarters, so it would all. These are all actual appropriate to the times.
Yeah, that's actually a Kia.
Original.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Original
yeah.
Kia moved there.
Yeah,
I'll keep my
even
comments.
those books are
Shameful.
early 1800s.
Alright.
Yeah,
Wow, that bed wouldn't fit.
Look at those cards.
yeah.
Pretty small bed to sleep in now.
There were little
Chest.
people back then, weren't there?
Mike, you two would never fit in there. Not bad.
Not together.
Have a bed.
Was there with you?
What's that?
No one else was there with you?
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean there's discrepancy trying to say that there was somebody there, but there was nobody.
Yeah, that's just it. If Matt says there was nobody with them, then
No, there's nobody there.
They went back, brought the camera back because the time was off on the camera to see if, but they couldn't figure anything out really. There's nothing going on.
So it wasn't like a set. Sometimes they blend the pictures together.
Yeah,
Like I've taken a
look
picture of
at it.
me looking at the camera and there's a pizza over my face.
Actually, I got the digital camera in my compound, so I still have those two pictures on me.
Can you
The
see the
interesting
guy
thing
in here in
is
this
that
one, Mike?
this one, I would have thought that one might be something else until you see this one. This one.
Oh my god.
Hey, see the central layer on.
That's cool.
You can actually see it better in this.
That's
The,
really
the
cool.
head.
When you're at my height, there's then.
Yeah, there you go.
This was taken at the barracks, right over there, and that was taken at the museum.
Out of this picture, what is, you saw what, this?
No, this is me right here.
Okay, that's
This is
And
me
then
taking the
the
picture.
figure right there.
And this right here.
this right here. Nobody else was there with you?
No.
It looks like a guy with
And
either
this
a
is
beard
right at the
or a
barracks,
chin,
right?
chin to a helmet. You know the strap.
What's that?
This is right at the barracks?
Yep.
Could you point me out to what window that was
Yep.
at?
Yep. And, that
And
was
his face isn't completed.
Take a picture of that, or take a shot of that. That's good.
If you look really close, you can see the head.
I can see the head. Some people say they can't see it. They,
Well,
they,
the
can,
thing
only,
is
they
you
can only see the
through
shoulders.
whatever
I can see the-
it is because
I can see the
there's
chin.
trees behind it.
The chin and the nose maybe and
It's interesting, whatever way you look at it.
Yeah.
face, but not the top.
right.
The path. And the other picture was here.
I figured this was cut off right
Would
here.
have been. Well, you would have been roughly right here. And you think I would know somebody standing right behind me?
And no one else was
sure.
with you? No one.